Your home for the East Kentucky Miners. WQHY-FM, Prestonsburg, Pikeville, Paintsville.
Got Boo Jackson here with us, one of the key contributors in tonight's matchup. And Boo, what a way to open up the home portion of the schedule. Big win over Pittsburgh, a team that you had fallen to just 3 nights prior, but came back strong here. I think a big key was to get the early lead over Pittsburgh tonight.
I think, first of all, I give credit to Pittsburgh for coming out here and playing hard. But, the team came together and, we played together. We're in great shape. We got up and down the floor like we wanted to get. Coach preaches on putting a lot of points on the board, and we're a fast-paced team. So, we came out with the victory. We had more points, so.
Exactly. You had big help inside from one of your teammates, and Marcus Hurd. He had a big game in the paint. Then, of course, had a big performance out of Bryant Northern outside. And I think the big key also was to be able to, like you said, be able to beat them up and down the floor. I think conditioning really played out in the end. Yeah,
definitely. I mean, we had a hard training camp for 2 weeks. That helped us out a lot. We went up to Pittsburgh and we started off kind of, I thought we played exceptionally well up there. We had a lot of rookies and a lot of new guys that's new to this whole CBA thing, and we had a lot of, careless little turnovers and illegal defenses. But, we came together as a team and we came to the conclusion, like, we're going to cut down with some of them turnovers and, we're going to run these guys because obviously we're in a little better shape than those guys.
Talk about your first game here in the Expo Center and your thoughts here early in the season on playing here in Pikeville.
Oh, man, the fans are great. I appreciate their support. That was definitely a big key in this game was fan support. I heard those guys cheering, saying each and everybody's name, on the court, and I could tell that they're getting a good bond with us, and that's great. That's great.
I'm going to let you turn it over there to your playing partner, Bryant Northern. Let's talk to him for just a moment.
Okay, thank you.
Congratulations.
All right, thank you. Yeah.
That's Boo Jackson, one of the key contributors in tonight's win over the Explosion. And now we've got Mr. Bryant Northern. And Bryant, just a great job to be able to come out here after losing just a few nights back to this same Pittsburgh team, to be able to come out here, get such a great start. I think the great start was what really fueled you guys, get you going here tonight. Home opener in front of this crowd to get to see you for the first time. Just a great effort.
Well, the way we lost Friday night left a chip on our shoulder because we know we had several opportunities to win. We started out with a 11-point lead in the first half, and we had a poor third quarter and let them back in it. And then we outscored them again in the fourth and took it to overtime. And also in overtime, we scored the first basket in Pittsburgh, and we had the momentum. And, Boo and Pace both fouled out. And, we lost a little bit of scoring, and they were able to finish us out at Pittsburgh. So, like I said, it put a chip on our shoulder. We wanted to come in here and get a great start. We're in great shape. We got a lot of young guys who want to run and just play up-tempo basketball. And, I think we did a good job of starting out like that tonight.
That's what that was my next question. Coach Keathley talked about what a conditioning regimen he's put you guys through. How much of a factor do you think that played tonight?
Oh, I think it's a big factor for the simple fact that we don't get tired in the game. Our practices are harder than games. And I noticed a couple times at Pittsburgh and here tonight where those guys are winded. They're having to sub a lot of guys in and out, and towards the end of the game sometimes some of their shots aren't falling that probably would fall in the first half because they're not as well conditioned. But like I said, that's a great attribute to coach to get us in such great shape.
I'll ask you the same question I asked Boo. Your thoughts of the East Kentucky area and playing in front of these fans for the first time?
You know what, I loved it. I'm just glad that this community is supporting it. I love the support. Fans, if they see us out in the community anywhere, don't be afraid of us, come speak to us. We're glad that you guys are embracing us, and we want to embrace you all. We're here for you guys.
Great start. Congratulations on the win.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
That's Mr. Bryant Northern of the East Kentucky Miners. After the Miners knock off the Explosion here tonight, 112-98 to improve to 1-1 on the season, Bobby. And just a very positive vibe coming out of the Expo Center tonight after this big win.
Definitely. Everybody's really excited in this place, and it's been a great atmosphere for this tonight. And just everything's been positive, Jamie. And that was definitely a key that we really wanted. And Coach Keathley has to be very pleased.
I'm going to speak to Coach Keathley here for just a second before we go. This evening, had a chance to talk to Boo Jackson, Bryant Northern after the big win tonight, Coach. And you talked about it in the pregame. All of your players have commented about it since the game ended. Conditioning, major factor tonight, and the big early start. You got out to the fast start and really never looked back.
Yeah, we did. And I think that goes back to what they're talking about, conditioning. During Veterans Camp, we got up and down the floor. We really worked hard. We ran the stairs day in and day out. These guys spent about an hour and a half each 2 a days. So about 3 hours a day just doing nothing but running during Veterans Camp. And today it paid off because we can run all day and we can run all night and then we can run a little longer. And that's my token. That's my phrase I guess we're going to say all year long. And if we can get up and down the floor and we can get some stops, and we know we're going to give up points when we're getting up and down the floor, but if we can hold teams under 100 points, then I think we're going to be pretty successful.
I talked with Jay Fiedler during halftime, Coach Keathley, and we talked about in the camp in the preseason that this team really centered around Bryant Northern and Josh Pace, those guys that play the guard position, but really impressed with the play of Marcus Hurd and Boo Jackson.
I'll tell you what, that's the reason we did our research all year on Marcus Hurd. We took him our second pick because I love versatile guys, and these guys are versatile. Hurd can play the inside-outside game. He's a good passer, and he delivers the goods when he comes on the floor. And Hurd is injured. He's got a hamstring, but he played really well. And Boo Jackson, we worked on him all for about 2 months to get him in here. He's a versatile guy. He's a veteran player, great leader. I love having Boo a part of this basketball team.
Tell me a little bit about the atmosphere here tonight. It seemed like the crowd really got behind your team.
They did, and whether it's 5,000, 2,000, or 500 fans, I'm very proud of the reception we got because at the end of the day, this is Eastern Kentucky. They've got a pro basketball team, and I couldn't be more proud being an Eastern Kentucky boy to look around and say, we've got pro basketball here. It means something, and I'm glad we were able to get a win for everybody.
Coach, you go on the road now for a couple.
We go on the road against Oklahoma. Michael Ray Richards is the head coach. He's going to have those guys prepared. They got a win against the Rio Grande Silverados in overtime last night. They got two really good-sized big men that can really do some things in the paint. So we're just going to go on the road. We're going to do the things we need to do, and hopefully we can get some wins out there.
Coach, go enjoy the win. Congratulations.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
That's Coach Kevin Keathley of the East Kentucky Miners as the Miners improve to 1-1 on the season with a big win here in the home opener over the Pittsburgh Explosion. Bobby, we'll quickly run down the final.